Mayor Seth Fleetwood's disconnected leadership, the road not taken in Bellingham. In the labyrinth of local politics, every elected position comes with its set of responsibilities and expectations, none more so than the office of the mayor. The leader of a city is not just an administrator, but a symbol of the community's values, aspirations, and collective will. In this context, Mayor Seth Fleetwood's tenure at the helm of Bellingham's municipal affairs has been, to put it mildly, a series of missed marks and squandered opportunities. Let's dissect the key areas where his leadership has faltered and consider what this means for the future of Bellingham. The housing crisis, where's the urgency? Any modern city worth its salt must have a robust, actionable strategy to tackle housing affordability. Mayor Fleetwood had every opportunity to make this a flagship issue of his administration. Yet, under his watch, the needle has barely moved. The complexity of the housing issue isn't an excuse for inaction, it's a clarion call for innovative solutions. If leadership is about rising to challenges, then it's evident that Fleetwood's leadership is lacking in both vision and execution on this crucial issue. Infrastructure, the backbone we're neglecting. Safe streets, efficient public transportation, and reliable utilities are the bedrock of any thriving community. Mayor Fleetwood has had ample time to prioritize these fundamental elements of urban living. But what do we see? Deteriorating roads, inconsistent public transit services, and a seeming lack of investment in our city's infrastructure. This neglect doesn't just inconvenience us, it erodes the very quality of life that makes Bellingham a desirable place to live. Public engagement, a two-way street ignored. The hallmark of an effective leader is the ability to engage with their community actively. Public forums, town halls, and community consultations should be staples of any mayor's calendar. Unfortunately, Fleetwood's approach to public engagement seems more ceremonial than substantive. Instead of fostering an open dialogue with the residents of Bellingham, his administration appears to favor a top-down, we-know-best approach. This dismissive attitude undermines the democratic ethos and marginalizes the voices that matter most, the people of Bellingham. Fiscal management, a lesson unlearned. Sound financial stewardship isn't just about balancing books, it's about allocating resources where they can make the most impact. Yet, under Fleetwood's leadership, we see a troubling disconnect between budgetary decisions and community priorities. Programs and initiatives that could elevate the city's quality of life often get shortchanged in favor of less impactful expenditures. This misalignment is more than just a budgetary issue, it's a failure of governance. Time for reflection and action. As we assess the impact of Mayor Seth Fleetwood's leadership, or the lack thereof, it's essential to remember that we, as citizens, have both the right and the duty to hold our elected officials accountable. We need a leader who doesn't just occupy an office but fills the role with the urgency, vision, and compassion that the times demand. Mayor Fleetwood's record shows a troubling gap between the promise of his position and the reality of his achievements. Bellingham is a city on the cusp of greatness, teeming with potential and brimming with community spirit. We cannot afford to squander these attributes on lackluster leadership that fails to rise to the occasion. As we look ahead to the next chapter in our city's history, let's make a concerted effort to demand more from those who seek to lead us. After all, the essence of a vibrant, progressive community is an engaged citizenry that settles for nothing less than excellence in governance. So let's start asking the tough questions and demanding real answers. The future of Bellingham, and indeed its reputation as a city that genuinely cares for its residents, hinges on our collective action today. Mayor Fleetwood's shortcomings provide us a clear blueprint of what not to do. Let's use it as a catalyst for meaningful change.